Hi guys. Hi. Welcome back. Welcome back to Archie Loves Winnie ASMR. For today's video, I'm doing a get ready with me. I'm gonna do like an all pink. I'm gonna do an all pink look. And I thought it'd be fun to just talk about my favorite things to have for like dessert, like candy or treat type items. I'm like wanting something sweet right now so bad. I have some ice cream like in the fridge or the freezer, but I don't know, that's not really what I'm wanting. Like I'm wanting something more My husband makes the best chocolate dipped strawberries. He always makes them for me for Valentine's Day. And sometimes we also make them for New Year's Eve. I made them actually this year for New Year's Eve. And then he made me some for Valentine's Day. His are always better than mine. I don't think I'm patient enough with the chocolate, like getting it to the right temperature and stuff. He's way better at that than I am. In general, he has more patience than I do, just across the board. I'm working on it. Let's see. So what else? I made a list so I remember. Okay, berry crisp. I make berry crisp. It's so good. It's just really simple. It's like frozen berries and then a really easy oatmeal based crisp that goes on the top. The recipe that I use, it does not call for cinnamon, but I like to add cinnamon. I think cinnamon is so yummy with a berry crisp. And I love to have berry crisp with vanilla ice cream, like homemade vanilla ice cream. We just had some for the dog's birthdays. We made berry crisp. I forgot to go wet my sponge, so I'm gonna spray it with this. It works almost just as good. I don't want to get up and go deal with it. I also like peach crisp. Peach crisp is so good. I feel like it's a little bit harder to make though. It doesn't come out like as consistently good as the berry one. I think it's the consistency of the peaches, like when they cook down. You have to have like the exact correct amount of cornstarch or whatever you're using as thickener, because the peaches get so liquidy when they cook down. I have that problem with peaches when I make jam too. Sometimes it doesn't set up right. It still tastes good. You can use it as like a syrup on your ice cream or on your pancakes or waffles if it doesn't set up right, but that's always really annoying when that happens. So let's see, s'mores. Oh my gosh, I love s'mores. There's a gluten-free graham cracker that I love. It's by Pamela's. If you watched my grocery haul, you will have seen it, seen that brand in my grocery haul. I absolutely love those. They're so good. And then I like to do raspberries inside of s'mores too. That tastes so good. Like a chocolate raspberry marshmallow gooiness. And that's really the only time I like marshmallows is in s'mores or Rice Krispie treats. And in the s'mores, they have to be like burnt for me to like it. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I just don't really like marshmallow unless it's burnt or cooked in a way where it's more solid, like in Rice Krispie treats, rice cereal treats, because I can't use Rice Krispies. Yeah. Love me some Rice Krispie treats, but I saw this recipe for making rice cereal treat pinwheels with like s'more type pinwheels. I saved it on Pinterest. I think I might try to make those pretty soon. That sounds so good. Rice cereal treats, s'more pinwheels. Yum. Okay, concealer. Justin's peanut butter cups. I just like to mix that into vanilla or chocolate ice cream. Preferably vanilla for me. But my husband likes it in chocolate too. And that is also good. But it's like more rich tasting, and I kind of like the vanilla to like tone it down a bit. But yeah, they're both good ways. So then, I really like, if I'm gonna have a cake or like cupcakes, I either like lemon cake, like I made for my birthday, or funfetti, gluten-free funfetti cake. I just like how it looks. It's so pretty. The only thing is, I'm trying not to eat dyes anymore. Like, I'm trying my best, you know, it's gonna happen sometimes, but like, that's why I picked the lemon cake this year for my birthday, because I wanted to avoid, like, added dyes. And the funfetti cake definitely has like a bunch of added dyes. That's what makes all the pretty colors. But I wonder if there's a way to make it with like natural colors. I don't know. I'll have to work on that. Okay, so now let's see. I'm gonna go in with my setting powder. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer Contour Palette. Sorry, there's like a big airplane going over. I'm gonna use this palette to do the setting, the contour, and the bronzing. This is like the best palette for if you're gonna be traveling, because this is like 3 products in one. That's so nice for saving space, like in your bag. This would have been awesome when I was a flight attendant. Like, save so much space in my makeup bag. I gotta get to work on this makeup, or this video's gonna be like an hour long. Okay, so let's go in with the contour. Tap that off a bit. I've got something in my eyeball. I don't like that. Okay. So, speaking of lemon flavored things, I really like lemon bars. Lemon bars are so good. Like the cookie, like base, like a shortbread cookie base with like a lemon curd type of topping, and then powdered sugar over the top. Yum. Blend this contour out a bit. Okay. Bronzer. So, I also really love pumpkin spice donuts. I have to make my own because I've never found any made anywhere that are gluten-free yet. Just always a bummer, but at least when I make them myself, I know what's in there. So when I make donuts, I make baked donuts because I have no idea how to fry things. And I don't really want to mess with that. Honestly, I think the baked ones are just as good. They're slightly healthier because they're not fried in oil, and most oils I'm not willing to eat, so it's just better if I bake them for me. And I have these I like mini donuts, like little baby donuts. So I have this tiny mini donut pan, and usually make those in the fall time. Makes sense. Pumpkin spice. Speaking of pumpkin flavored things, I love pumpkin spice waffles. We make pumpkin spice waffles, like for brunch, in the fall time. Sometimes even not in the fall time. I just like pumpkin all the time, really. And Archie and Winnie love pumpkin. They adore pumpkin. Like, we'll put like a little tablespoon of pumpkin on their food and mix it up, and they go nuts for that. Pumpkin's really good for dogs too. And if they have like loose stool, it firms that right up for them. So good to know if you have a dog that needs a little help with that. It's good for them. They think it's delicious and it helps their poor little tummies. Okay, I'm gonna also go in with this Milani blush. This is the Dolce Pink. Dolce Pink. Dolce Pink. I'm just gonna go over the top. Just like a little dusting over the top. Kind of set that body blush I put on there. Okay, so then let's see. I need to do my highlight. I'm gonna use this one. I've been using this so much, the Wet n Wild illuminating palette in Catwalk. I think these colors are so pretty. I've got one of these pretty brushes again for that. Okay, so then we were gonna talk about ice cream. If you've been watching my videos, you already know that my husband and I like ice cream. We like to make our own ice cream. We recently got an ice cream maker because I got tired of the ingredients that are in most of the store-bought ice creams. Like, there was hardly any store-bought ice creams I was willing to eat because of the ingredients. Either they had gluten in them or just other ingredients that I don't want to be eating. The only one that was like acceptable in my opinion was the Haagen-Dazs, and only some of the flavors, ingredient wise. And Haagen-Dazs is so incredibly expensive. Like, what? Why in the world am I gonna want to pay that much for ice cream when I can make it myself with fewer ingredients and it'd be like so much cheaper for me to make it myself? So for Christmas, we've been talking about getting an ice cream maker for a long time, like probably like 6 years now. We've been talking about this before we were married. We were talking about getting an ice cream machine, and I finally was like, okay, I'm gonna get Andy one for Christmas. So I did. And we love it. Oh my gosh, we love it so much. It's the Ninja Creamy Ice Cream Maker. We don't really use any of the recipes recommended by Ninja because most of them have cream cheese in there, which has carrageenan, which is one of the things I don't want to be eating. So, we kind of find our own recipes just like on Pinterest or online, and they work great. Once we found like the perfect vanilla base, that was the key, because now we can make almost any ice cream because we have that vanilla base. Okay, I'm using both the pastel palette and the spectrum palette from Profusion, and I'm gonna go into the pastel palette first, and I just want this light pink from this palette. I just want to kind of set down that Milani eyeshadow primer that I just put on. I just want to set it like with this light color first, before I start going in with the darker pinks. Ooh, this is nice. This is really nice. I like this a lot. I went a little crazy eyeshadow primer under my eyelid. Okay, we're good now. Yeah. So for ice cream flavors, I love vanilla. Vanilla is always great, especially with if you're serving it with, some kind of other dessert. It's always a neutral flavor that goes with everything. And then I also really love, like we talked about before, mixing the Justin's peanut butter cups into the vanilla or chocolate. And then I really love toasted macadamia nut. I toast the macadamia nuts with some honey and wait for them to set up hard and then mix them in to either vanilla ice cream, which is really good, or into coconut ice cream. Coconut ice cream is just, instead of putting the vanilla extract into the ice cream base, you just put coconut extract instead. And it's so good with the macadamia nuts, and that's really yummy with some like crushed pineapple over the top. I also think it could be yummy with some like toasted coconut flakes over the top of that too, but I've not tried that yet. Okay, so then I'm gonna go into the Spectrum palette, and I want those two like pink shades, the brighter one and the darker one. I think I'm gonna go with the brighter one first. So another flavor of ice cream that I love is black walnut. There's a recipe we found for that works really good. And butter pecan. For the butter pecan, you just put butter flavoring into the ice cream instead of the vanilla. And then you toast the pecans, like candy them with sugar and toast them, and mix them into the ice cream once they've set up. So good. Going into the crease with this color and kind of like on the lid, but not all the way in. And then I really like matcha green tea ice cream. There was this place in Honolulu. I can't even remember the name of it. But it was so good, and they served matcha green tea ice cream. They also served like matcha green tea floats and other like matcha desserts. So good. I could get that like twice during a layover in Hawaii. Once like the day we got there, and then once right before we were leaving on the next day. Super yummy. Yeah, those are probably my favorites. There's more that I want to try making that we haven't made yet, like some kind of like cherry Garcia ice cream. I think could be really good. My husband loves cherries, so I think he would love trying to make a cherry ice cream. We should probably try that for his birthday. That'd be fun. And then I also want to try, I saw a recipe for, oh, this is so bright. I saw a recipe for, why is it going from me? Oh, I saw a recipe for chai, like chai tea ice cream, like a masala chai ice cream. And that sounds really good. I definitely want to try making that soon. You like cook the chai spices in the milk before you add the milk to the ice cream. So, yeah, that could be really good. I'm probably gonna go back into that and like blend it out some more, but I want to take some shimmery pink from this tiny little e.l.f. palette. So I want to put that like on the very inner part. Oh yeah, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I'm dragging that is almonds. Unfortunately, I love almonds, but they do kind of make my throat like itchy and tingly, and I took a allergy test, and unfortunately almonds came up as something that I am allergic to. Which is such a bummer. I just think that's so annoying. That annoys me way more than the gluten problem. Eggs and almonds, like, come on, taking everything good. But it's okay, like, there's lots of other nuts to enjoy. At least I'm not allergic to all nuts. And I know, like, I could eat them and I wouldn't have like that much trouble. It'd just be kind of itchy, like, but I don't want to push it. Like, sometimes if you keep eating stuff that you're allergic to, even if you don't have a huge reaction, like, you can make the allergy worse. Like, your body kind of attacks it harder because it's like, why do you keep putting this in here? This is not what I want, you know? So, I don't want to push it. But I do miss almonds. I really do. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I'm having so much fun playing with these colors. Like, I never really go for colorful looks. I'm always wearing something neutral. Especially like, I was a flight attendant for the last 9.5 years, so, you can't really wear like bright colors. You have to wear like a neutral, professional looking makeup. So I just never even tried, these colors because this wasn't something I'd be able to wear at work, and I didn't really wear makeup outside of work. So yeah, this is so fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, so another treat that I love, I've talked about this before, but chai lattes. Oh my goodness. Love chai lattes. Super yummy. I gotta use this or I'm gonna stab myself in the eye. Definitely some places make chai lattes better than others. Like, I kind of prefer to make them at home because at least I know exactly what's in there, and I know like that it's gonna be the level of spicy chai-ness that I want. Sometimes if you get them at like a coffee shop, I feel like it's just warm milk. Like, I can't even taste the chai in there, which is kind of a bummer. So we are finally onto the lips, guys. I'm just doing like a lighter lip combo. This is the lip combo. It's this NYX Butter Gloss in Strawberry Parfait with this Wet n Wild Zodiac collection. This is in the shade Taurus. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this next one first. Strawberry Parfait. So my last but not least favorite treat is called a Carmelita bar. Carmelita. Like little caramel. Carmelita. Oh my gosh, Carmelita bars are so good. It's like a cookie base, with caramel, obviously, and like an oat mixture on top. It's delicious. Like, it's so I would be so sick though because they are super rich, but oh, they're so good. I made them. Well, I make them every Christmas. My aunt was the first person to introduce me to Carmelita bars. She would make them for Thanksgiving, sometimes for Christmas, and I love them. And I started making them mostly for Christmas. And I usually make them to put in little treat boxes for all of our neighbors. And everybody always loves those. They're so yummy. So yummy. Okay, I was a total spaz and I forgot to kind of bounce my makeup in with some setting spray. I'm just gonna spray it on here and kind of bounce it around again because I don't want to spray my face now that I have mascara on because it'll get the mascara wet and like make it smear all over the place. But this works just as good. Just bouncing it in with some setting spray on the sponge. Okay, yeah, that's awesome. That's what I was going for. This pink, super pink look. That is my whole makeup look. So I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today while I got ready. This was so fun. I can't believe these bright colors. I'm just having so much fun. So thank you again for watching. If you did like this video, don't forget to leave a like and please do subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next video.